Why does the price of demantoid keep rising?
Demantoid, a very rare and valuable colored gemstone, especially in finer quality and larger sizes, extremely rare. What is a demantoid? It is a type of garnet. Demantoid was discovered in 1849 in the Ural Mountains of Russia along the Bobrovka River.
How to judge the quality of demantoid?
When you are looking at the stones, you look at the color. The color of demantoid is yellowish green, pure green, to bluish green, to a bit brownish green. It can be rather light in depth of color, or it can get to be dark in depth of color. The most valuable color is a pure green color. You can have slightly bluish green and slightly yellowish green, also very, very valuable. The main thing is to have that vivid saturation of color that the top quality demantoid can have. Now you add too much blue or too strongly yellowish green, if the stone starts to become brownish green or too dark a green, the value drops tremendous. Now another part is the clarity. Of course, clean material in general is the most valuable if it's eye clean, except if there is an eye visible inclusion called a horsetail. A horsetail are like these golden fibers. If the horsetail fans out from a point, that is the most valuable pattern. Like a horsetail would spray out. And the pattern and location is very, very important of where this horsetail is and how it's seen. And if they cut the stone so that the central point is down at the lowest part toward the culate or keel line, and then it fans out to the top of the stone toward the table, and that is eye visible, that inclusion adds value. It can add a lot of value to that demantoid. That is the clarity or inclusion part. Another very important part is the cut. If they lose more weight and cut it to exact proportions, you're going to get more fire out of the stone. That increases the price dramatically also. In fact, the fire is so strong in demantoid, you can get fire out of small melee stones, since it typically came in smaller sizes. Any cut stone that's a carat or above is going to go up dramatically in price. You get above 3 carats, it really jumps in price, and above 5 carats, it's really the seller's asking price. It's so rare today to find top quality demantoid. Any demantoid over 5 carats, especially top quality demantoid. Russian material sells at a premium over other sources, and the Russian material, the finest Russian material, is the material that all other sources of demantoid can be judged against. Now in the 1990s, demantoid was discovered in Namibia. Now the Namibian demantoid does not have the horsetail inclusion. It usually doesn't reach the vivid saturation of color that you see in the Russian material, especially the pure green Russian material. Now you have this production in Madagascar also. 2 other producers of demantoid are Pakistan and Iran. But production is not consistent. Production is very limited. Even the operations that are consistent, like in Madagascar, it is a very small production. And the demand by connoisseurs who know about demantoid, especially for fine quality material, far exceed the production.